A police officer assigned to Kankakee Junior High School is accused of using a taser on students as a demonstration. Tonight, school officials are investigating.
One mother is talking about how her son was tasered, and Cheryl Burton's here with more on their story. Cheryl.
Kathy and Ron, tonight, the mother wanted to stress that her son and the other students in the classroom were not being reprimanded for misbehaving, but that the officer was just goofing off. She understands school is a place for an education, but she says this is one lesson her son should never have had to learn.
And then the cop came in, and then he pulled out his taser. He was like, I'm giving out free, runs for the taser to try it out. And then everyone was like, I want to try it. And then I was like, I'll try it. And then he was like, I'll try my finger. Then he was like, let me get you on your thigh.
12-year-old Miles Maiden says the off-duty Kankakee police officer entered the classroom at Kankakee Junior High School and shouted, "Who wants a taser?" Maiden says the officer then went around the room and tasered at least 3 boys, one in the buttocks.
It started burning and now it's black.
Maiden says the officer is friends with the teacher, and last week the same officer came to the classroom and tasered some of the students in their fingers.
I'm upset, and at the same time I'm puzzled because you have this type of grown adult around children, and that's not a game that you play with children. That's very dangerous. I'm blessed that it didn't turn out another way, but at the same time I'm also upset because it should never happen.
Young says her son, who suffers from a heart murmur and asthma, began to complain of the pain in his leg. So she took him to the emergency room where he was treated and released. Tonight, the superintendent for Kankakee School District 111 released this statement. It says in part, "We are conducting a full investigation of the alleged incident and reviewing protocol regarding police in our schools." In the meantime, Young is hoping the officer doesn't return to the school.
At the end of the day, I don't want that man around my child. I don't want anyone of that stature who's doing things like that around my child whatsoever.
Young says she is going to follow up with the family's personal physician tomorrow to make sure the taser did not affect her son's heartbeat. Ron and Kathy, tonight we tried repeatedly to contact the Kankakee Police Department, but we got no response.
Okay, Cheryl, thank you.